where most of my friends were playing with cars and going to parties and doing stuff like that. I was going to the airport.
An indescribable sense of freedom and adventure consumed him as he gazed at the planes taking off and landing. In this moment, the little boy knew exactly what he wanted to do. He wanted to fly.
So I started flying gliders when I was 14, and then I started flying power planes when I was about 15 and a half, soloed at the minimum age of 16, and got my license when I was 17.
Coming in at number 3 on our top 10 most stressful jobs list is airline pilot. Jeff Montgomery has been flying for over 30 years. He started his professional career in the Air Force.
At the same time that I was an air traffic controller, I had a couple of other jobs off base, one of which was running a flight department for a media group, a couple of radio stations. I managed that flight department for them for a while. And I also flew freight at night 4 nights a week for about 3 years of the 4 years.
While in the Air Force, Montgomery pursued another passion and went to college for broadcasting. With his broadcasting dreams, Montgomery says it actually helped him land his first pilot position.
It wasn't necessarily important for you to have an aviation degree. As a matter of fact, years past, it was kind of viewed upon as a better thing to have a different degree so that your mind is a little bit more diverse. That's kind of what they were looking for back in the day, because your flying experience is very separate from your educational experience.
And even today, you don't need a degree in aviation to be an airline pilot. Montgomery says you just need a degree.
And the reason the airlines want you to have a degree is because they want to know that you're trainable. They want to know that you can learn and excel at things that you're taught.
In 1985, Montgomery took on his first pilot position with Ransom Airlines. The company was later bought out by Pan America, and in 1991, Pan Am went under, leaving him jobless.
After 8 months, I got an interview with another major airline and got accepted and have been flying for them for the last almost 25 years.
Montgomery now flies internationally, and with spending so much time in the air, he says his job does come with its stresses.
My flights are anywhere between 10 and 17 hours in the air. That environment alone creates, its own issues that people can't really understand. If you're working in an office and you go home every day, it's a completely different lifestyle.
Because of extensive training, pilots usually don't get stressed out about mechanical issues.
People would think, oh, that's why it's stressful being a pilot, because you got to deal with airplane problems. No, that's not true. Airplanes are extremely redundant. Airplanes are designed that way, and so you have backups to the backups in many cases on an airliner.
But to handle all of the other stresses, Montgomery says it's simple. You just need to take care of yourself.
If you recharge your batteries, if you get proper rest, if you eat a good meal that's not airline food, that's a great way to relieve that stress, and it really does work.
And regardless of the challenges, Montgomery says he would never switch careers unless...
I wouldn't trade it for anything other than maybe radio broadcasting. I came into this career thinking it was the best thing in the world, and here I am all these decades later, and I still feel the same way. I still think it's the best job in the world. I guess I'm attracted to these stressful jobs.
Chrissy Getke, WJON.